Hey guys, today I'm here with my February Beauty Heroes box. This month the brand featured was Beautycounter, which isn't a company that I know that much about, honestly. I think I had heard of them before Beauty Heroes, but I'd never specifically looked into them because they're sort of more, they're a bigger brand, and I guess most of the time I usually associate bigger brands with like not so great ingredients or cruelty or animal testing and stuff like that. So I hadn't really looked into them, and I still don't know a ton about Beautycounter, so I'm not going to talk that much about Beautycounter as a company so much in this video as I am just about the two products that we got in the box. I do know that they're sort of like a, what do they call it, multi-level marketing, where they have representatives and they sell the products through representatives. But other than that, I do know that they also have like a never list of ingredients that they never put into their products, sort of like the Beauty Heroes villain list, but I'll talk about that when I get to that in a little bit. But the two products that were included, the hero product this month was the Beautycounter body oil in Rose Neroli. I talked about last month how I hoped for some body products from Osmia instead of the face cream that we got, but I'm actually kind of glad that they didn't show up in that one because I really love this, because rose is my favorite scent. So this is a really great one. And then the sidekick this month was the lip sheer in the color Petal, which is the first instance of makeup that we have seen in Beauty Heroes so far. And I do have some more information on that I'll talk about once I get to this product as well. So the only information on Beautycounter that I do have is actually what they listed in the pamphlet this month. So I'll go ahead and read you that, which will give you a little bit of information on Beautycounter, but I am not going to go super in depth into it because honestly I don't know that much about them. I haven't researched them that much. So about Beautycounter, there isn't a beauty company in the US that has done more to create awareness of the health-harming ingredients in cosmetics than Beautycounter. With more than 11,000 consultants in this country, the brand's mission is simple: to get safe products in the hands of everyone. Dedicated to ingredient safety, Beautycounter crafted its Never List, included in this month's selection, of the toxic ingredients you'll never find in its makeup or skincare. So that they did include the Never List. So these are the ingredients that you'll never see show up in any Beautycounter products. And then the company, a mere 3 years old, is based in Santa Monica, California, and was founded by Greg Renfrew, who spends much of her time working to update the laws regulating ingredients in the US. Her team also boasts a head of health and safety, an environmental and reproductive scientist, and a sustainability manager. And since the progress of regulation around ingredients is questionable, Beautycounter has taken to funding partnerships with universities and labs to screen chemicals, never ever testing on animals, to better understand their effects on our health, to which we say hero on. So that's what I've got for... So that's all the information I'm really going to talk about Beautycounter, because like I said, they aren't a company that I'm super familiar with, and I do need to do a little bit more research on what kind of other ingredients they include. I do know that they include some that I don't particularly use right now, but it's nice that there are a bunch on this sort of like never list, and a few of them on here are like animal fats, mineral oil, SLS, propylene glycol, retinol palmitate, fragrance. So there's a lot of things that most people in the green beauty world avoid that they never include, even though they do include things like dyes and stuff like that in some of their products. So the first thing that I will talk about is the hero product, which is the Rose Neroli body oil. I've already started using it because it's amazing and it smells so good. The ingredients in here are fantastic. I mean, body oils in general, it's hard to find one that has really, not good ingredients. But this one includes jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, meadow foam seed oil, grapeseed oil, rosehip fruit oil, sea buckthorn oil, argan oil, marula seed oil, apricot kernel oil, bitter orange flower oil, rose otto flower oil, rice bran extract, rosemary leaf extract, sunflower extract, and non-GMO vitamin E. So I've developed sort of like, I guess, a love affair with body oils over the last year. Before I ventured into the green beauty world, the thought of putting oils anywhere on my skin or body sort of like really freaked me out. But once I really got into learning the amazing effects that oils have on your skin, I really wanted to try like everyone that was out there. So I have a ton of body oils right now, and There are some that I like more than others, but this one is a really great one. It sinks into the skin like immediately. It leaves my skin super soft. It has like, it's not an obnoxious rose smell. It's a very, it smells like fresh, it's like a fresh, subtle rose scent. Once you put it on, it does smell stronger in the bottle, but once you put it on, it does sort of dissipate a little bit and it's not as strong. But I really love this. I think it's great. It's super hydrating, it's anti-aging, and I just really love this, especially after I've like just shaved my legs, because then my legs are even like, they're super soft, so I really love this. I think this is great. The retail value of this, so the retail value of the oil, if you would buy it through Beautycounter, is $73. It does say $78 on the insert, but they changed the price since they've sort of created the flyer that goes in the Beauty Heroes box. So this is $73. It's 2.7 ounces, so, which is a good size for a body oil. So then the sidekick this month is Beauty Heroes' first feature of makeup. I do know some specific information on how often they will include makeup, the kinds of makeup products they'll include, that kind of thing. For anybody that may be worried about makeup being included more frequently, because this box wasn't initially started as a makeup box, and I know I have certain feelings on including makeup in what is essentially, at least to me, a skincare box, skincare, hair care, body care, that kind of thing. But Jeannie did say that they wouldn't include makeup more than 2 times a year, so this is one, and we won't see any more than one other feature the rest of the year. So if you're worried about them including makeup all the time, that's not the case. It'll only be twice a year, and it'll only be things that are universally flattering, that they would cater to a wide audience and, you know, not exclude people based on skin tone and that kind of thing. So the one that's included in this month is the Lip Sheer in the color Petal, which is like a light sheer pink color. I am wearing it on my lips today, and I do think it's a very neutral, wearable color that a lot of people, it would look flattering on a lot of different skin tones. I love the packaging. It's very gold and sleek and pretty. It's got like sort of a design on it. It's like stripes or something, but I think it's very cute. I love gold packaging on lipsticks. The only thing to note about the lip sheers is that they do contain dyes. They don't contain carmine, but they contain dyes. This one specifically contains Red 7 Lake. So depending on how you feel about dyes in your makeup, I know I mostly try to avoid them. There are a couple of brands that I have made actually there's one brand that I've made an exception for, and I guess this would make 2. Generally, I try to stay very pure in anything that I put around my mouth, because obviously you're drinking and eating and that stuff it gets ingested. So I do try to keep what's on my lips very, very pure. But there are just a couple of lip products in my collection that I do wear from time to time that do contain dyes. So just know that if you specifically avoid dyes, like at all costs, that these do contain dyes. And I am going to leave the ingredients for these down below. There were a couple that I had to look up that I'm not familiar with, that I can also not pronounce. But this rates a 1 on the EWG scale. All of the ingredients that I looked up scale a 1 or below. So this just rates a 1 on the EWG scale. So it is still very clean, but I will leave the ingredients down below for you to check out just in case you are interested in that information. So that is the box this month. I was really impressed with it. So if this box is something that interests you, it is still available, and they have even created the Valentine's Day Beauty Heroes gift subscription, so you can give a 1-month subscription to the gal pal of your choice. So that is in the Beauty Hero shop, is the gift subscription that you can give to somebody if you want to show them some love. And also remember that if you are a current subscriber of Beauty Heroes, that you get an automatic 15% discount in the shop. To shop any of the past Beauty Heroes products or other products that are listed in the shop for a automatic 15% discount, there is no code needed anymore. And the skip a month feature has been discontinued, so the only thing that you can do now is, if you don't want to participate in a specific month, is to cancel. But the only problem with that is that I think they are nearing their threshold of capping their subscription. So it's possible that if you cancel a subscription and go to re-sign up and the cap has already been placed, that you might not get back in, that you will end up being placed on a wait list for when another spot opens up again. So just keep those things in mind. Those are some new developments in Beauty Heroes land. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought about the products in this month's box if you received it, or if you have not yet received it, if you are planning on subscribing to Beauty Heroes for this month, and I will see you guys in my next video.